Ooh, Dana's not messing about. Now they're giving me the number one most wanted, Khamzat Chimaev. Let's go.
Well, there's always a special feeling when Khamzat Chimaev makes the walk, whether at welterweight or at middleweight. This man has proven to be a real problem and really has lived up to all the hype and then some, dating to his 2020 UFC debut.
It's so hard for you to meet expectation, much less exceed it.
Right.
Khamzat Chimaev has exceeded the expectations set for him when he made his UFC debut. He has been nothing short of a buzzsaw, just going through guys at a rate that not anyone could have expected. What a fantastic fighter we get to watch every time we see Khamzat in the octagon.
And of course, many people harken back to the Gilbert Burns fight in 2022, the consensus fight of that year in which Chimaev was challenged and still rose to the occasion. We'll see how he fares tonight. All right, so the latest title defense arrives here and now for the UFC's undisputed middleweight champion. And prevailing wisdom is it's going to take a huge effort out of the challenger tonight to dethrone this dominant king.
Absolutely. You do not beat this guy without being on your A game. And not even just your A game you're going to get it done. You've got to overachieve in order to
Back
beat
to
this guy.
Spain.
This guy is firmly entrenched as the best in the world. When you look at him, you know he's the best. From the way he carries himself, to the confidence, to the skill set. He's the champ. And he
Very
doesn't
dangerous
win for that
submissions.
Seemed as though it was maybe a difficult weight cut or more difficult than once prior, but he didn't want to hear any of that noise in advance of this latest middleweight championship title defense. Or tell the tape for this middleweight championship fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC
I think if I beat him, I clear out the division, huh?
Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Khamzat Chimaev. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, the reigning, defending UFC middleweight champion,
Herb Dean, third party in the octagon tonight. All right, so here he is after a win by submission in his previous championship fight. We'll see what he can produce for an encore. It was an outstanding performance to win the title a few short months ago. Now we'll see what he can do to follow it up. Fans are excited to see this guy compete as a rookie. Both guys throwing potential fight in.
Oh.
Man, what a connection right there. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on Beach Street right now. He's seeing Tweety birds over the top of his head. When you take a look like that, you are on wobbly leg.
All right, so he's setting up for submission here. Oh, compromising spot.
People not learning.
Triangle choke is locked in.
Yeah.
Somehow, some way, he's able to get out.
Look at that, Johnny. Gets to his side. That allows him to slip the right arm out. He gets to his back. Now, he's in side control, but he's out of that deep submission attempt. Big shot to the head.
Nice spinning attack to the body lands for him.
He threw that one with all of his power.
Well, we've seen a lot of different elements to his striking game tonight, especially that hook. We'll see if he sets it up again here. He has punctuated a lot of his combinations with that hook shot tonight.
Oh, he's submitted.
Ooh. Chimaev who? Chimaev who?
Well, everybody this arena still digesting this result. What a win for him tonight, and he gets it
Remember
done
these people,
by
lad.
submission, no less.
He said he was going to get it done by submission. To watch an
I think they need to send him back to Russia 2-3 years and forget.
Should be very proud.
All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He does a great job of staying patient. He doesn't rush or panic. You are never safe when you're fighting this
Everyone
guy.
knows I got
You're
the
in a lot of
deepest
trouble.
triangle.
You're in a lot of
Why
trouble
they testing
the
it?
entire time when you're this good in the submission.
All right, let's go inside the octagon now to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 6 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out and still
Should have passed that.
the undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world, Campbell.
All right, so there he
Dana,
is.
I think
the
it's
still
time
UFC
for
middleweight
double champ
champion of the
status.
world. He has retained this title at 185 pounds for some time and showing no signs of slowing down, BC.
This is a weight that hasn't had many middleweight champions. Anderson Silva reigned for so long that every time a guy gets his hands on the belt, they're going to hold on to it for dear life.